Mena, welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for you, and today in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 field trip pet peeves. Now these are just personal pet peeves that I have with going on field trips. That doesn't mean I hate going on field trips. I love going on field trips. These are just things that I hate that happen to me whenever I go on field trips. And I'm going to get started. And let me know if you guys have had this any of these problems before, like with your kids and stuff, like if your kids have gone on field trips and they've forgotten something. But so yeah, just let me know if you had any of these problems. So I'm gonna get started. I apologize, I keep forgetting to close my door before I start filming. So I'm gonna get started. So number one on my list had to be not bringing lunch. Now I've had this happen to me a couple times when I was out with my day program that I forgot to bring lunch and stuff, but I've always became prepared by bringing extra money just in case I needed to buy lunch, which is good because I like to be prepared rather than not prepared. And sometimes there's times where I have gone without being prepared. Like I remember one time I had to take the day off because I didn't have any money to get on the bus, which is very annoying. And I hated that. So I had to stay home that whole day, because I didn't have any money to get on the bus. Number 2 on my list would have to be not having anywhere to buy lunch. Now I've had this happen to me on field a couple times when I was at my day program. Like I know there's some places that you can't buy lunches, and normally where I am prepared, but when I was in elementary school, we weren't allowed to go to places to go to like restaurants to buy lunch. My elementary school was just pretty strict about that stuff. So we always had to bring our own lunches whenever we went to on field trips because my school just didn't allow that. And I always am usually prepared if I know there's not really a place to get food. I always just bring my own lunch pretty much. Number 3 on my list would have to be not having any money to buy lunch. Now, I've had this happen to me before. Like, it's always good to come prepared, like bring extra money just in case you need to buy lunch. And one time I realized I forgot my lunch. I looked at my wallet. I didn't have any cash on me because I didn't have a debit card at the time. And I only had like $2 in my wallet, and I was only able to buy like a small sandwich, which wasn't enough for me. But oh well, I mean, it happens. I mean, we all forget and stuff, but this was when I was at my day program. I just forgot to bring extra cash with me for when I really needed it. And I did have my lunch with me because I forgot it at home, and then I only had like $3 or $5 in my wallet, which wasn't enough for food because some of the restaurants in the place I was at were kind of expensive. And so I used the $5 to get like a small sandwich, which wasn't really enough, but honestly it was like worth to keep me filled up for a while. Number 4 on my list would have to be getting separated from the group. Now, I've had this happen to me a couple times on some of my elementary school field trips. Like some of my friends got separated from their parents on field trips. Some of them got separated from their group because when I was on a field trip at school, we had to be kind of in different sets, and we had extra parents come with us because it's a lot of work for the teachers to supervise all the students. It's on field trips. I bet you guys all know if you're parents and you've been on field trips with your kids. And parents offer to go on the field trips. And you have like a certain group of people, and you keep those certain people in your group on the field trip, which is a good thing. And I've had a couple kids get separated from there, and I've had a couple kids in my class at school get separated from their parents on accident. Like some of them didn't know where their parents were. Some of them would accidentally get separated from their parents, or like sometimes my friends. And I remember like I was on a field trip with my dad one time, and we got separated from another kid in my group. Number 5 on my list would have to be kids not respecting the rules. Now, we've had moments on field trips where kids weren't paying attention to the rules or listening to the teacher, and they did get in trouble and stuff, but they were let off with a warning because I think after the second warning, they weren't allowed to go on the field trip. Yep, and if people don't respect the rules, then they're not allowed to be invited, because that really bothers me, because that also takes the field trip permission away from other kids in the class, because and people, because that also takes away the field trip permission for the other kids in the class, because it shows the teacher that you don't care about the rules or you don't respect them, and it's not okay to disrespect the rules when you're on a field trip. You always have to be cautious. You always have to be careful, and you just need to respect the rules when you go on the field trip. Yep, and if you don't respect the rules, then bad things can happen. Okay, so those are my top 5 field trip pet peeves. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!